This is a Headgum podcast.
Extra. Here we go.
Hey, Matt. Welcome, Matt.
Hi.
I'm so excited. Do you want to talk to someone who can take a circle and move it around their body and break a record?
Yeah.
How about one circle? How about two? How about three?
If you told me
Four.
we're talking to a person who's broken records for hula hooping, my mind would go longest time to hula hoop on their waist.
We got her.
I'd be wrong. She can hula hoop around her waist, but guess where else she can hula hoop around?
Her butt.
Her butt. That's exactly
and
right.
her boobs.
And her chest, her bosom, her chest. Yeah, that's right.
Are we not allowed to say boobs anymore? Did they take that away from us?
You have to say tits.
And her tits.
Yeah. That's exactly right. She can hula hoop around her butt and her breasts.
Yeah.
That's the worst one. I don't know. But it's amazing.
Wait, what's the worst one? Breasts?
I feel uncomfortable saying breasts into a microphone. It feels untoward.
What if you were saying chicken breasts?
Yeah, that's.
Or
I bet. And if she had chicken breasts, I bet she could hula hoop around those too.
what about? And then I came abreast to the situation. Is that a word? Abreast?
Well, folks, here we go. Our conversation with Andrea Hulamyhoop, a hula hooping phenom.
She's so cool. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, that's okay.
So,
Should be
Andrea,
fun.
on Instagram and on the Zoom, you're listed as Andrea M. Is that how you want to professionally be known? How should we?
It's actually Andrea Hulamyhoop.
Andrea Hulamyhoop
Yep.
is your
Hula-
Instagram handle, or that is your professional?
Yeah, that's my Instagram handle, but that's also the name I go by.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so how long have you been doing this that I
I
can't
guess
possibly
about-
do?
I guess about 5 or 6 years, maybe.
Wow. So that's relatively short to be a sort of master of it. And pretty convenient that you were named Andrea Hulamyhoop, and then you decided to get involved in the.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so can you break down what the record is that you hold?
There's a lot of them, right?
Well, I think I currently hold about 9 records right now. I've broken 14, but one of them was broken, and a couple of them were breaking my own records.
Wow.
So
Wow.
a whole lot of different ones, but I'd say a lot of them involve hula hooping on my butt.
Hula
Okay,
hooping
on my
on
butt.
your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you live in the UK, you live in London.
Yeah.
Are a lot of these competitions around there, or or do you kind of travel for them?
Well, I do a lot of traveling, like for TV shows,
Uh-huh.
but the actual Guinness World Record competitions are, one of them I did in the London office for Guinness World Records Day,
Right.
but most of them you do with a lot of witnesses. It's a whole procedure to set it up and follow all the rules. And you can do it anywhere in the world as long as you follow all the rules.
Wow.
So, how do you discover that you're good at this? How does that happen?
I wasn't good at it. All my
huh.
life, I was incredibly lazy and unfit and shy. I was a scientist.
Oh.
And then 4 or 5 years ago, I couldn't dance. I picked up a hula hoop. I couldn't do it, but I got obsessed with it.
Wow.
And then I just discovered practice, You can do anything with enough practice.
Yeah.
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 So what has been the most, would you say, exciting record that you've done?
I've done a lot of fun ones. It's hard to say, really, I guess. I guess the most exciting was probably the first one because it was the first time I ever did a record.
Sure.
And the last one I've just did, which was on America's Got Talent.
Wow.
Oh.
That was super exciting. Yeah.
Do you mind me asking if when you go on a show like that, because I've watched, one of my like YouTube downward spirals is I'll go on either America's Got Talent or watch The Voice. And I always think, gosh,
Mhm.
getting past the nerves of getting on that stage in front of that audience, in front of those judges, and just narrowing that focus. What was your practice to kind of get in that space?
Well, the thing is that I was nervous the first time I went on TV, but what I've discovered about myself after a whole lifetime of being super, super shy and never
Mm.
saying anything is that I'm a terrible show off. And I found I love performing. So
Hmm.
when I get on the stage and I have a chance to do that, it's just such a high for me. I just love it.
Oh,
Like,
that's great.
so yeah, yeah. So yeah.
And so, like, Kristen, I'm just taking all these questions. Do you-
No, I'm just taking it in.
So what is, in terms of kind of the length of these records? So your
Yeah.
latest record, what kind of a length was that?
It was an hour and 15, it was endurance, an
Yeah.
hour and 15 minutes of hula hooping with my butt.
Oh
With your
my
butt.
God.
Have you experimented
Yeah.
with calling your butt different things and like
Well, yeah. I mean,
what?
in the UK, they say bum, like, and in the Guinness World Records, they say how many rotations on the bum, I guess.
the bum.
Mm.
How
I
about
guess you could
hiney,
say-
hula hiney?
Yeah, hula
Well,
hiney.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I've never
yeah.
used that before,
Yep,
but
there you
that's
go.
good.
Thank you. But that's I mean, I would be so nervous that I was going to drop the hula hoop before the record. I mean, an hour,
Yeah.
what's going through your head?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, what
I
I
know what's
do
going
is
through
I
your
prepare. I prepare like crazy. You know, for every Guinness World Record, you have to make sure that in the gym or wherever you practice it, you can do way more than you're actually expect to do on the day
Uh-huh.
because, of course, of the pressure. But
Yeah.
the second thing I do is I listen to music,
Mm.
all the music that I like that has the right rhythm, and that really helps. That really, really
Interesting.
helps.
What music do you listen to?
We've got everything with a beat. It could
Yeah.
be anything. It could be rap. It could be hip hop. It could be
George
I
Michael.
don't know.
Yeah, Kristen's
it could
wearing
be
a George
international music. Anything.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kristen is
George
wearing a
Michael's
George
good.
Michael t-shirt. Do you listen to George Michael when you hula hoop?
Some of his songs. Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah. I would be, wake me up
Before
you
Before
go,
you
go.
go.
That would
That would be a
pretty
good one.
Wait.
So
That's
here's
a
my
good one.
question.
Wait.
I don't have much of a bum. Is that a factor in terms of professional, really good?
Well, I didn't when I started, and I still don't. It's really, you don't really have to. It's more about the technique and having the right hula hoop and the right clothes, and you definitely get muscles, you get glutes when you do this. So
Yeah,
it kind of
wow.
develops it.
Well,
Yeah.
I need to pick that up.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this pivot you made in your life because you said you were this shy. You referred to yourself as a lazy scientist. I don't think those two things could possibly be true.
Well, lazy physically.
I see.
Physically.
but-
Yeah.
So, what can you tell us about? Are you still practicing science, or how do you go from what was that moment like? How did that change happen for you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like I have actually a PhD from Princeton, and
Wow.
then after taking care of the kids and having kids, I went back to a university in London and did research.
Mm.
And
In what, can we ask?
in my PhD was in chemical engineering, but it was in biology at the
Wow.
university.
Okay.
And I don't know. I just started doing this. I got obsessed with it. It changed my whole life. It's what I did in lockdown. I met so many people. And then I ended up quitting my job just so I could do this full time.
That is
So
incredible.
it's never too late, is it?
It was lockdown. This happened during COVID. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because the only thing you could do is, you could be outside in the parks.
Right.
So I was hula hooping all the time and practicing there. And I met a whole lot of people. I met so many people who were also out, looking in the parks, looking for, something to do. And it was,
I'm glad that our most sophisticated biological chemical scientists during COVID were out in the park hula hooping
Yes.
on their butt.
Yes, exactly.
I guess it's probably an intense time. Was there demand for your scientific skills during that time? Are you in a different field or literally?
I mean, there was a little bit, and I did a very small amount of work on that, but nothing really
Yeah,
because
right.
I didn't have the right qualifications
Yeah.
for that particular science.
Sure.
So.
Is this something that your kids do with you, hula hooping? Do they join you?
No, although, well, they can hula hoop, but I think in the beginning they were a little bit like, Mom, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But now they support me completely.
Aw.
Yeah.
Did you hula hoop as a kid?
No. Sports were not for me. No,
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
nothing like that.
Where did you grow up?
I was born in California,
Yeah.
and then
Love it.
as a teenager, I was in New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, because it's almost, I can hear the American dialect, and then also there's hints of the English in your.
Is there?
Yeah, a little bit. I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So how long have you been over there?
Can you hear it?
ages since
Yeah.
I was, I guess, 25 or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you hit kind of, when you're hula hooping, do you hit kind of a meditative rhythm that is kind of the magic place that you get to?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm listening to the music, there really isn't anything else. You know, your dance. It's like dancing, really. And thinking of all the tricks, especially if I'm hula hooping a lot of hula hoops at the same time and doing
Wow.
different things with them. It's a great feeling. Sometimes when I go to practice, like at a park or whatever,
Yeah.
my hands are actually shaking because I'm just so excited to turn on the music and
I
hula
think
hoop.
that's great.
Yeah.
So what makes you stop then? Are you just tired after setting the records and stuff? Like your body's just like, okay, like you gotta stop.
Or do they drop?
Not really.
Or do they drop?
It just seems to. You mean at the end of a record?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. At the end of the hour and 15-minute one, my legs start to fall asleep. Like the pain is
Yeah.
even after half an hour is really strong. But
Yeah.
you get through that, and it's.
I would
Then you
expect
feel
that
better.
after
Yeah.
moving your butt up and down for an hour, fatigue would be a
Yeah,
factor.
I fall
I
over
Yeah.
think.
at the end of it. I do fall over. Yeah.
Oh.
Fall
Sure.
over. Wow.
Mm.
And is there a
Yeah.
community that you've gotten really close to in kind of the hula hooping world?
Hoop.
Absolutely. There are so many hula hoopers everywhere, I've discovered. And it's just the greatest community
Aw.
because everybody's like really giving and really upbeat. And, you know, you share all kinds of skills. I found Instagram great for that.
Yeah.
And so in every city I go to, if I just post, hey, I'm here, does somebody want to hoop jam, meet people?
Hoop jam.
great.
I like that.
It's like a drum
Yeah.
circle, but with hula hoops.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Also, how
Exactly.
do you
Hoop
travel
jam.
with those hoops? How do they
Well,
pack?
the ones I have actually coil up double. So you can coil them double and put them in a suitcase.
Oh, smart.
Yeah. Mhm.
I've never been able to hula hoop. Like I'll get it around my waist
That's
and
the
I'll
first step.
I'll spin it really hard and I'll be like, I'll hit it once, I'll hit it twice, and then it falls to the ground. What am I doing wrong?
What's her problem?
Well, what I would suspect is that you have the wrong size hula hoop because
Oh.
adults
Oh.
need bigger hula hoops. And when you're
Oh.
waist hooping, the bigger it is,
She's
the
saying your
slower it
waist is
goes,
big.
Hang on.
more momentum gives you more time. So that
Okay.
really helps.
Interesting.
And it's
Ugh.
just practice.
Yeah.
Mine was falling down all the time too.
I
in the
was very
beginning.
prepared to blame your technique, but it turns out maybe it's the hoop. That's interesting.
But
It
it
could
is
well
just sort
be.
of like you kind of knock it this way and it goes around, and then you knock it that way and it goes around. That's it, right? You're just knocking it back and forth.
Yeah, just keep pushing it with your stomach and,
Yeah.
until you
Yeah.
get into the rhythm, really.
So how many hoops have you done at once?
I've done maybe 6 or 7. I mean,
What? Wow.
if I do them around, a lot of them around my waist, I can keep them up for a little while. But it's more, my specialty is I like to hula hoop on unusual parts of my body.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Do you do you ever busk in London for money while you're doing it?
Yeah, I
Good.
used to. I had a wonderful friend that she's a singer, and we used to go out and she would sing and I would hula hoop, and it was great.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
So do you do the thing where I've seen where like the hula hoops kind of go up and down as you're hooping?
Yeah, I can bring them up and down and
Yeah.
do them on my hands and every part of my body, really.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We saw on Instagram you, and this is, tell us the different parts of your body so I don't have to say it out loud. That you
Okay, well, other
can,
than the feet and the elbows and the knees and all the obvious places, I can hula hoop on my butt, my nose, and
Yeah.
my chest.
Chest.
Whoa.
or bosom.
Yeah.
The nose. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a fun one. I did get quite bruised one time
I
because I like
bet.
to do it for a long time, and it gets a bit painful.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
so you're hula hooping in the park. It's COVID. You're like, I'm getting good at this.
Mhm.
And tell us about the moment where you're like, maybe my butt. You know, like how does that, is it,
Well, I was just looking at a lot of YouTube videos on hooping, and I saw one where someone was hula hooping on their butt, and I thought, this is so strange and so weird, and
Yeah.
yet so wonderful. I think I
Yeah.
have to see if I can do it. I couldn't do it. It's one of the hardest tricks that I've done. It took me the longest time.
wow. Did
Found it
anybody
really
teach?
difficult.
Oh, sorry.
Self-taught
Yeah,
butt hooper.
self-taught. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
trial and error, just putting in the time.
Trial and error. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So is there
Mhm.
somebody that's kind of the hula hoop guru that's like, wow, everybody kind of looks up to in terms of they've kind
Yeah.
of they've
Well,
kind of
there-
done things that like really everybody aspires to?
Well, I mean, there are just so many, and everybody has their own unique
Yeah,
talents.
yeah.
But of course, I think a couple years ago, someone called Grace Good was on America's Got Talent, and she can do not only hooping, she can do fire hooping, she can
Uh-huh.
do aerial hooping. Amazing, just amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
but there's lots of others that I've been inspired by.
I
Yeah.
love it just because we've talked to a lot of people who there's this kind of circus, there's a community of like a circus mentality where it's just
Hmm.
everybody is so inspired by each other's
Oh yeah.
almost risk taking and the artistic differences, and there's just this community that travels together. Did you find that a lot with the hooping community?
Definitely with the hooping community, and I really love to do collaborations, not just with other hoopers, but with other people, like people who do jump roping or who do parkour or who do football. All kinds
Yeah.
of collaborations.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah.
And you said your children sort of came around on this mom's hooping now. Have there been other relationships like, I would imagine the chemistry, biology, science world is kind of square. Were there people who have had to come around to this new version of you?
Well, I have lost some friends,
Oh, no.
simply because everything's changed so much, and I also ended up. I'm not with my, husband anymore of all
Right.
these years, although we're amazing friends, and he always supported my hooping.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've sort of made a whole new group of friends as well, of people sort of musicians and
Yeah.
people in the flow arts and things like that. So
The
so
flow
The
that's nice.
flow arts, what's
Flow
that?
arts. Well, anything like hooping, juggling, poi, staff, anything like that, really. I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that shift, you think sort of COVID time, sort of you were like ready for a new sort of experience. Is that what gave you the sort of drive to get so good at this, or?
I think so. I mean, I'm quite an obsessive person, but I just felt like I'd reached a point in my life, my kids had left.
Mm.
Right.
So I felt like, okay, I have a great job, but like, is this kind of it?
Yeah.
And then to see there was this whole other world and
Yeah.
a whole other part of myself,
Yeah.
it was just amazing.
Yeah,
to
I
be
ask
able
because
to
I'm just
follow
waiting.
that.
I'm waiting for that door in my life to open and
It sounds
having
like-
trouble finding it. But
Okay.
maybe,
Because it's definitely not here.
yeah.
So, but I love the community aspect of it. I love
Yeah.
like just that seems to
Yeah.
really energize you and just that whole world. Aren't dogs involved in the hooping
Okay.
community as well?
Dogs.
Don't people like hoop
Dogs.
with their dogs, or they
They
You know,
I
definitely
have
jump
seen
through hoops.
people.
jump
Maybe that's
through
what you're
them and
thinking
stuff?
about.
Yes, they do. People teach them to jump through the hoop.
Yeah. I saw that on one of my America's Got Talent
Oh, really?
spirals. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
How'd you do on America's Got Talent?
Well, I got my record, but and
Nice.
I got the yeses to go to the semifinal, but then in the end, not everybody does, and I didn't. But that's okay because mine is more of I think something for it was their 20th anniversary season, and it was an unusual type of record that I did backstage. So I was really happy to do that. just
Yeah.
to do that.
Good.
I bet your kids were
Yeah.
so thrilled, and that was so cool to see you on there.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
it was
really
fun.
cool.
Mm.
That's Simon, man. He has a mean edge to him.
Well, somebody's
Oh.
got to,
Well, for
Um,
me, it wasn't Simon. He was great.
Yeah.
he
okay.
liked it.
Oh, that's
I
good. That's good.
But you've done a
Mhm.
lot of different nations got talents. Must be interesting to see the different cultures
Yeah.
approach flow
Very
arts and
much so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine the
Yeah.
French probably less judgmental, those romantic countries.
Yeah.
Nodding. Good.
What's next for you?
Well, I'm still doing shows.
Yeah.
I'm doing shows, and there's always something else. I have some world records that I want to do still, and there's just so many skills I still want to learn. So there's just always new stuff.
Is there a brand of hula hoop that you're like, that's the money, that's the one I like?
There is a brand from someone called Hoop Spin in London that I really like their hula hoops, and there's Mood Hoops in the States that does the LED hoops.
Oh,
and then there's of course also my boyfriend who's a builder, and he makes me special hula hoops.
Oh,
I see.
That's nice, with little love notes in them.
And did you meet him after you got interested in hooping, or?
Yeah, he was part of that group that
cool.
I was in. Yeah.
That's great.
Go ahead.
I'm still curious though, so if you weren't hula hooping as a kid, when was the first time you hula hooped?
It was when I saw a girl hula hooping, I guess, 5 or 6 years ago, and I thought, that's interesting. Maybe I should try it.
Jeez.
And I couldn't do it, but then after a while, I could.
Yeah.
This is a dumb question. Are most hula hoops, are there cloth?
Round.
Are they round or are they square? Is it just basic plastic? Is that what hula hoop is?
Yeah, it's made out of different types of plastic, but the type that you use, I like, is called Polypro because it's really light and really, it's very pleasant to use. Yeah. Durable.
Also, I was thinking, my daughter used to love to hula hoop when she was little. And then there was kind of a freedom where I guess you kind of let the body go. And then when you get older, to Kristen's point, we kind of get in our head and we kind of, so I feel like a lot of it is kind of.
You yelled at her to stop
And I yelled
pooping.
her to stop pooping. But it's like, I think that kind of finding that childlike freedom,
Absolutely.
in it is kind of getting back to that,
Yeah. And I think that's why when I was shy and I started hooping, I really started to become very social, because when people see me hula hoop or anybody hula hoop, I think it reminds them of their childhood, of having fun. So people would come up to me and everybody was so nice and always smiling. And you think, wow, actually the world's a really nice place.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Well, this was so nice.
Do they put a marble in the hula hoop?
Oh, yeah.
Pardon?
Do they put a marble in the hula hoop so it makes that sound?
I bet you could.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
But Kristen suspects they're already doing that. It's possible. I know the sound you're referring to. I'm not trying to judge that question.
I
am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When we were excited to meet you and to get to know briefly a person who has hooped on their butt, you think like, this is going to be a sort of silly conversation. In some ways it is, but your story is
so
more
inspiring
and sort of deep than we anticipate. So
because you found a second life. I mean, you found like a second path in your life, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
And I commend your courage to find that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. All right. Well, be good to yourself. And thank you for chatting with us today.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Still nerve-wracking to talk to these people and try to do a good interview. I still feel like I don't really know how to do that. But
why do you say that?
Yeah.
I liked your question.
Matt, you were so good.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, I
guess
always
was
have some
fishing
notes
a
for you, but
compliment,
as a whole.
You got to believe in yourself the way she did about that hula hoop.
Believe.
What is that? Are you making that up right now? Is that an original?
Oh, that's not an original.
Who sings that?
That is the Tony Hale Files from 1995.
So that is an original.
Well, not to me.
Oh my God.
I did not expect for her to have a PhD in science, and I'm honest when it's like inspiring to be like, oh, this person like made such a shift in their life. Yeah.
But I like that she was drawn to that world. Like she saw that YouTube, and it was just it was very different than hers. You know, her kids had grown. They were out of the house. And she's like, I want to try something fresh. And then it blooms into this whole community that she doesn't know about.
People.
And not to comment on women's bodies, but you would think hula hooping on your butt, you would have like a
Let's
big...
not comment on her body. Yeah, it's really inspiring.
I gave it a caveat, and I was gonna, but no, I think you're right to help me out there. So I appreciate it.
But I still don't understand it because I haven't seen the video. Is it on when you say it's on her butt? It's not around her. It's
Just watch the video.
It's not around her waist. Her feet are not inside the hoop, guys.
It's around her butt.
It's around her butt, and it's around her chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and that's all I have to say about that.
I do not have the butt.
I just want to say I think it's great.
But I think anyone could get the butt for that if you practice.
I don't know because I've seen some pretty healthy, fit people. No, this I'm talking about a guy. Stop! I'm talking about a guy.
Seen?
I'm talking about like this has nothing to do with her or the hula hooping.
No, we're just talking about women's bodies. That's it.
No, in the gym,
we're talking about butts.
In the gym, I have seen people who have worked out very, very hard in their lives, and their butt, they still have a smaller butt.
Oh
I see.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily how many squats you do. It's just like genetic.
I
don't know if I'm going to do 1,000 squats and my butt's going to get any bigger.
You're saying butts come from God.
Butts are like boobs, like you're just born with whatever size of boob.
Well, most babies are born without boobs.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to call someone.
But yeah, don't let
butts and boobs.
Don't let the lesson is
that an original?
Don't let your butt tell you what you can spin around it. You make your own butt.
Yeah, you do your own spin
in life
on your butt.
In life, your butt is up to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
In life, your butt is up to you.
I guess you could take
Matt
out
Oberg.
the in life part.
Moberg.
That's obvious.
I thought she was so dear, and I really, really liked chatting with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to one of her shows.
I want to be YouTube Spiral on that. That's
I want to meet the boyfriend who's making her the hoops.
I know.
Yeah.
Kristen got a little interested.
I'm also bad at hula hooping, though.
I've never been able to do it.
I've done it.
Really? How long can you do it for?
Buttless. I don't know about a length, but I'm able to carry a hoop.
Is that right?
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, look at that rhythm.
Because I got good hip action
rhythm.
when I dance. You've seen me dance. I'm a pretty good dancer.
I was going to ask her about
pretty
dancing.
Good dancer.
Shoot.
That's a bold thing to say.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good dancer. Excuse me?
Yeah, I've never seen you dance. No, you danced on Benedict's show, but
I was not very good dance. I like to let loose on the dance floor. And I
Dancing with the Stars in your future?
Nope. And I got pretty good rhythm too.
Who's saying this besides you?
My I would say let's take a poll from people I know. And they would agree.
Your wife, your daughter would say, yeah, he's actually really good at dancing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I want to see you dance.
I'm a good dancer. I don't like a band. I like a DJ.
What's your favorite song to dance to?
What's my favorite song to dance to? I like Usher's Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just start.
And then what happens?
Hipping your way through the dance.
No, that is so 90s.
It's like an immediate on the dance floor.
And everybody thinks he's good at dancing.
Yeah. I get a lot of comments on my dancing.
That's interesting.
What is the move that you feel?
I don't have a move. Like it's a rhythm. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
And can you do like a body wave?
I don't like body. No, because I don't like a specific dance move.
No, but can you do a body wave?
I don't even know what that is.
It's when you can
you mean that's a snake?
Like a body roll, but you're standing up, but you're like rolling your whole body.
That's a snake.
It's okay.
Okay,
fine.
Can you do it?
But yeah.
All right.
I think what makes you good at dancing is
freedom.
Thinking that you're good at dancing.
It's about the attitude.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a good dancer too when I'm feeling it. Because I'm like, I do not care what you think about me. I move into the music.
I think we should all go dancing, and I will prove myself.
Can we go dancing at 4 p.m.?
Just some sort of
my body
dance club?
Gets so tired at 9.
I don't like clubs. I think we should just put the music on in the house, and then we'll lose our control.
We're going to go to the house and put the stereo on. That's Toadie's suggestion.
I think it sounds amazing.
No, I want to go to a club.
Ew, I don't like clubs.
I don't either, but can we go to one that opens at like 4 p.m.?
I don't know if one exists.
Go up to the bar. Hey, Could I get
Yeah,
3
from Usher.
Hennessy and Alizés, please? We're going to be on the
Like-
dance floor.
Is there going to be dancing at the sketch movie premiere party?
Sketch
Probably not.
coming to a theater near
Near
you
you.
sometime later this summer.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Thank you. Sometime later this summer. I don't know when this comes out, but it's August 6th.
Okay.
Oh, it
This
comes out
after.
August 6th.
It'll be
Okay.
after. So it's out
Oh
in the
my
theaters
gosh.
right now.
Oh my
Oh, that's
gosh. How do
great.
you feel? How did it go?
I don't know.
It went really well.
I think it went really well.
Is it a
Per-
smash hit?
I think it's a really good movie.
Producing movies is like dancing. The better you think you are at it, the better you're at it.
That's true.
It's all about attitude.
It's
Yeah.
all about attitude.
Is that an original?
No, that is not an original. That is on the spot.
All of these people are similar in that I always want them to be crazy, and they're always like profound in a way.
And very centered.
Yeah. Is that surprising to you?
No.
No, I think
Because look at us. We're in a crazy business, and I think we're pretty normal centered sometimes.
I don't have this like calling to a higher purpose that a lot of these people seem to have. It's interesting.
Are you
A lot of
okay?
people have that.
This is where-
A lot of people have that. You guys have that?
I
Okay.
think people are trying
Well,
to
folks,
find
thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
and
thanks for tuning in.
if you're like me, your cat needs food made by chefs. Chefs who are also cats.
Peace.
That was a Headgum podcast.